Hey guys, welcome back to Moody's Little Farm Journey. It's been a while, right? Just wanted to jump on a little update for the cows. So here we are. It's January 20th, I think, 21st, 22nd. It's been pretty cold out here. Today's actually a break in the weather. It's been in the negatives, but today's gonna be in the mid 20s. So we got America back there. She's the one scratching right now with the pole. And that's Meatball way in the back, her baby. So America has not gotten pregnant. We preg checked her the first time, the video that we guys saw. She wasn't pregnant. She had a cyst in her, and the vet went in and popped it. And then we brought Vinny back, who was with her for a little over a month. And then we preg checked her at the beginning of this month, and again, she's not pregnant. Doctor says she has a cyst again. So there were some medications. We're not quite sure what we're going to do with her yet now. Now it's kind of like a threshold. We don't know if we want to breed her at this point because we don't want babies next winter. And that's kind of like where it would be. Cows take care of the babies for 9 months. And then, so I don't know, that would put us in a bad spot because we're really not set up to have babies here in winter. As you can see, the only shelter they have is this right here to break the wind and, rain. And they don't, for the most part, they don't use it. Like grown cows like this, they're pretty good. The red Herefords, they're pretty good for winter. Their coats is pretty thick. They can tolerate the cold pretty good. But I'm not sure that I want a baby calf out here. I would personally just feel bad that a baby's out here in this weather. Yeah, you can see they got their little bedding and stuff going on over there. I do come out every morning, especially this last couple of days. The water drop for them has been freezing. Oh, it is frozen. You guys can see right there. So it freezes overnight because they don't go in it. So it does create a layer on top. And they should be able to break it, they just don't like to. But I just come out here with a hammer and just kind of break that layer. So this thing right here has been a lifesaver because I couldn't imagine having to deal with a bucket that keeps freezing. This only froze like an inch overnight. But when we had them separated and we had Meatball and Chevy and two girls over there when Vinny was here, that was the beginning of winter when it was just starting to get cold, and that bucket kept getting froze. Like I'm talking about 2-3 inches of ice. So I cannot imagine having to deal with that in this type of weather. We're in the negative sub-zero temperatures. This thing goes down into the ground about 8 or 9 feet goes into the ground. So it allows that heat, the geothermal heat, kind of keep the water warm, so it doesn't freeze quite as easy. But because it's been pretty windy at night and the temperatures here, you still get a little bit of ice on the top. For the most part, they can break it. Like I said, they just don't like to. Once I break it in the morning and then drinking all day, it doesn't freeze. But at night, when they don't really get up to drink, it does freeze over a little bit. So let me get this ice out of here. Usually I got both hands to do this, but here comes Felicia. She knows I broke the ice. Oh, I guess she's going for minerals. But yeah, this thing right here is on a float. So now that I took the ice out, and I usually take a little bit more water too, because knowing that it's on a float, you fill it up with new water, and the water that's coming out of the ground is already a lot warmer than the surface temperature here. So it helps keep things warm so they don't freeze. So as you can imagine, I'm the one in charge of the cows in the winter. Kelly takes care of the goats, which is kind of cool too, but it sucks being out here. Not really. It's actually nice coming to say hi to him. But now Polly right here, she got pregnant right on the first go. That's her baby. That's Chevy. 3 of the most friendly cows. Oh yeah, Polly right here, she got pregnant, so she's due in April. Polly's due April, so I'm hoping we get a little heifer from her. You gonna give us a heifer? Yeah. Yeah, she's awesome. She's pretty calm. Lets you touch her. And of course, you guys know my main man, Chevy. He loves to be pet. My main Chevy. Chevy actually came down with pneumonia at the beginning of, well, not the beginning, but a little earlier in the winter. He came down with pneumonia, and interesting enough, the way I noticed, he was limping in his front hoof. So I called my buddy from Swift Valley Farms and told him, hey, I think he's got hoof rot. You know, the leg was, his hoof was pretty swollen, and he's like, he may have pneumonia because the weather sucks. He came out here and he listened to him a little bit more. He was breathing kind of hard, so he ended up telling me, I think he's got pneumonia. He doesn't have hoof rot. And I was like, okay, I kind of figured that because in winter I didn't think they would get it, but yeah, we gave him some medicine. He got better within, I don't know, I would say 6 days. He was up and moving pretty good at that point. Yeah. Right, buddy? You got pneumonia? He's all good now, though. A lot better. I love Chevy. Then, of course, you got Jazzy. Hey, Jazzy. I think this is Mila's cow, but I think it's Kelly's favorite. She doesn't say it yet, but I think because she loves Kelly. And Jazzy, she's becoming pretty friendly too. Right, Mama? So the hay is getting kind of low here. So I'm going to take advantage of the weather today because it's not too cold. And I'm going to fill up the hay feeder here for them. What I do is I can put 2 round bales in here, and that'll last them a little over a week. It'll last them about, I don't know, say 8-9 days. Two hay bales like this, 2 of the round bales. And we have 6 cows out here. So, let you know, Polly right here she's still pregnant. We're hoping for a heifer. That's a female cow, for those of you guys that don't know. Which will be nice, because if you guys remember, Polly here, she's got some pretty big udders. And Chevy wasn't able to latch on when he was a baby, so I ended up having to help him. And I think it's because I did that. He's such a friendly little steer now. Is because when he was little, I was out here every 2 hours making sure he was eating. So I think he kind of bonded with me. Mama too. Mama's pretty okay with me now. So she has a little heifer, and she needs help too. Then I'm hoping her baby will be pretty friendly as well. I love this friendly cow. You got Polly, you got Jazzy, and you got Chevy back there. Friendliest cows I've ever had, and I've only had them, so never really had an angry cow. I do got two skittish ones, which is America and Meatball. Those guys don't like to be touched, but hey, we leave them alone, right? As long as they're eating and they're happy and they're healthy, I don't care if they want to be by me, just as long as they're happy. So, all right, thank you for watching. Love you guys. See you in the next one.